This is a story about 4 young girls who came to Tennessee to find a whole new world. But looking young and pretty just ain't enough, cause in Nashville town you gotta be tough. There's people everywhere who can play and sing, and everyone wants to do their own thing. Just want to be a star on your own show doesn't mean that your dreams will ever be so. You gotta stick it out when the times are bad, cause if you give up, you never know what you could have had. It's me and the girls who gonna take the best shot, and for sure we'll be discovered when we show you what we got.
So what do we do? Do we go in there and just like carry the pig out and put it in the car?
I don't think so. I think they should have it packaged up or something. Frozen, maybe? I don't know. But I know we've got to get the cooker too, but I think Greg wants us to take a tour. So we should see some cows and heads separated.
I'm so just, I don't know. I'm really on the fence. I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to take the tour because I know I'm not going to reject it or turn it down, but I'm just thinking to myself, am I going to be able to eat the pig tomorrow at the luau? And I love pig.
I know. So
are we going to be scared? Are we going to become vegetarians?
I'm pretty sure. I didn't eat this morning just in case.
You're like in there throwing up, and I'm like, can I try that? Is the head maybe just hanging out there, or are we gonna?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Did you ever get your grass skirt?
No.
We should probably go get that today. I have to get one too.
I don't really know if I want to wear a grass skirt.
You don't know? Are you? Are you thinking you're gonna wear a little sundress? Oh, that'll be cute. Do that.
Flowery.
That'd be so much fun. That's something I never had around me growing up. Is this Arrington?
Yeah. Like it's the winery?
Have you been to the winery?
Not yet.
It's so much fun. I love it.
I actually think we were gonna go tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I mean the girls talked about it.
You should totally do that. It's really, really pretty. It's just such a great atmosphere. You don't feel like you're in Tennessee anymore.
Really?
Just a bad thing, but it's just like, you know, you just feel like you're, I mean, I don't know. Just,
see it?
oh, yeah. So we turn up there, right? Wow, that just looks like scary. It looks like a mortuary. Is that what they're called?
I don't know, but I already feel nauseous.
Yeah. And there's Greg. There's.
See it?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I think I just dropped my stomach.
Oh. Yeah, hold it for a little while because we haven't even gone in yet. Oh, that's heavy. Holy moly. I love this truck.
Hey, we should get some firecrackers.
Stole it.
I don't know what this is.
Are you hopping up there, Mitchell?
Oh, it smells so good. It's so good.
Oh, it smells like poop. Horse.
Can you imagine if this is what you did like every day? Like this is what you smelled every day?
No.
It'd just be interesting. You wake up and you're like,
The people that live back there, you know?
yeah, I think they probably, I've heard that they don't smell it after a while though. You know, like you just get so used to it that you don't smell it anymore. Do you think that's what happens? would think that I wouldn't be starving after that, but I'm really hungry. Ooh, we got a little fly in the car with us. Do you want to get lunch after this?
Hello? Vaughn?
Hey, Jessica!
Hi!
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Come on out here. You found us.
I did.
Great. Look at you. You're cute. Come on in here. All righty. We're going right here. What are we going to do with this hair? We're going to trim up the length a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Show me about where's your bottom?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I like it long.
Long. So keep it
Yeah.
long. Layer it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
really have
keep
any
your
layers.
bangs kind of chunky.
Yes.
Keep your bangs chunky. And then tell me about the red. Let me get a color chart. So we're probably soft red. We're probably a 6W
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And these are fashion reds, so these are pretty bright.
Okay.
So do you want 5WR?
Yeah, that's a pretty color.
Oh good, let's do it. Let's do it, 5WR.
Okay. Now, I have some pictures that
Oh, I want to see.
my producer wanted me to show you. I think you might like
Okay.
them.
Oh, I love it! I look good! Oh my God! I don't even take good pictures. I love it. That's so me. I'm gonna be the coolest old lady. Man, I swear, if I had about $10,000 worth of upkeep right there, got the eyes done and the face done, yeah, I can do some more sit-ups. I have really been eating good. I love to eat, but man, that's not too bad for an old lady. Yeah. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I'm going to hire Conrad to do all those shots. These jeans, they called me from Hot Topic and said, Miss Bond, you need to come in. We're holding these pants for you in a size 7 and a 9. They said, we got some jeans, you'll fall out.
Wow.
And I did. I bought both the 7 and the 9. Oh, I did copies for my grandbabies. Look. Oh, yeah, that's my mom's reaction to everything I say to her. She said, oh my God, Vaughn, don't go up and down Main Street and tell them that. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you. Life is good. Did you hear where Jessica Simpson's dog was taken by?
Yes.
Can
I
you
just
believe
heard that
it?
yesterday.
Give the girl a break.
That was
You know
sad.
what? I swear. I am feeling sorry for her right now.
I know.
Man, right in front of her.
I don't know how I would deal with that.
Yeah. What would you really like to do if you could do anything?
Well, I'm a writer and I do a lot of poetry and lyrics, things like that. So I really want to eventually kind of try and do a published writing, and I want to pull out like a book of poetry or different things like
So have you got some publisher friends
that.
in Nashville?
Kinda.
Great. Maybe you can hook me up.
Yeah.
I've written poetry. It just kind of like zing. Does your poetry just kind of zing through?
Yeah.
Or do you? It zings.
It does.
It's like
It's
a
just
flow.
kind of all of a sudden it'll hit me, and like I'll be at work and I'll just start writing.
Yeah, and you have to like go somewhere and write it up. Yeah, I'll be riding down the road. It comes when I'm riding down the road or when I wake up in the morning, and it'll come with like one line zinger.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing will just flow after that, and I'll have to jump out of the shower, go get the back of a banknote, write it on the banknote. My hands are wet, you know, and stick it there. Or I'll be riding down the road, got a pencil, you know, and a piece of, you know, an old map, and write it on the old map right there. So I keep all mine like in a, you wouldn't even believe it. Here's all mine right here. Yeah, let me turn you around a little bit. I just keep it in, this is one of my boyfriend's pigeon books. I keep it in a pigeon book, and I got a garbage bag full of poems and stuff like that. You want to hear one of mine?
Yeah, that would be
can-
great.
Okay, you can critique me.
No.
Okay. Here's one that came that is so generic. It's like, okay, here we go. Let's. He said, let's do it. I said, I don't know you. He said, let's do it, come on. I said, I don't know you that well. He said, let's do it. You'll love me. I said, I'm not so sure. He said, money back guaranteed. I said, let's wait and see. He said, time is marching and so am I. I said, no, wait, let's talk. He said, talk is cheap, actions speak. I said, I'm shy. He said, no, you're scared. I said, of my shadow. He said, you're afraid of rainbows. I said, you go where the wind blows. He said, you follow your nose. I said, let's do it. He said, let's fall in love. Whoa, that was a good one, wasn't it?
I like that.
Even if I say so. And so, to go along with your writing, your poetry, you probably need to take art lessons and stuff like that, so you
Right.
can illustrate. In case you want to do a book, you might want to illustrate your own book. Plus, it's good mental therapy,
Yeah.
you know. And so, this is one of my paintings called The Dirty Blonde.
Wow.
I just love her. But she's sold. She's already sold. But I'm doing some prints. My first time I'm doing prints of her. But I'm doing the prints different. Like I'm doing maybe an acid wash, you know, over her where she's purple,
Yeah.
you know. And then I'm going to take the painting and rip it and attach things and do some different things to
Wow.
her like that. And but also, this is an idea. You might want to take some of your work, your poems, and then turn them into a painting, like a poem, like this is called Stop It. And these are actually, this is about when I grew up in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and we used to sneak into the Saigon Lounge and drink plum wine, and they had a disco in the bottom, and we used to dance. And then across the street at the bowling alley was the jazz club called The Groove. So this is an actual pair of hot pants that I wore to the Saigon Lounge and to the Groove, and there's little things like the Saigon Lounge and the Groove in here, and the festivals, and the Pink Pussycat was a disco next door to that, a really, really cool disco, the Pink Pussycat. Oh man, I cannot believe this color on you. Look at your skin, it's just gorgeous. This is going to work great.
Great.
I can always tell if it works good or not by if somebody's skin looks kind of pale. I know that that color needs to come off, because it's, if it starts out not looking good, you know, the patient might be sick. We need to pull it off. So, but oh, this is just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So, do you have a Facebook?
I do.
So, do you have your poems on your Facebook?
I have not put them up on there yet, no.
So I wonder if that copyrights your poem when you put it on your Facebook.
I don't know.
And it was like, okay, I'm doing this because, but you know what? I've been doing it so long that I'm like, oh my God, I love this. Look at that. What do you think? I love that
I
red
like it.
color.
I like it a lot.
I like that little dip. It's sexy. It's so pretty. I don't guess you tell a 18-year-old she's sexy. You just tell she's pretty. But that guy was
Just a healthy
had
love.
chipper shoulder anyway as well.
How do I look?
Okay, and here's one of my cards, Salon. Call me on my cell phone right
Okay.
there. Call me anytime. 12 at night, anytime.
Thank
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a great day.
You
Okay?
too.
Nice meeting you, and
Oh, it's
hope
nice
to
to
see
meet
you
you too.
again soon.
Thank you so much. I love it.
Yeah. Now publish those poems online.
I will.
Get with it. Okay. Bye, Jessica.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Tell them where you got it. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I'll be like, hey, are you guys coming to Luau Sunday? And they'll be like, what luau? I'm like, did you not see the giant hula girl right there? The most tackiest luau display ever. What car? The Will? You guys joking with me?
You hungry?
Yeah.
Lob on the foot.
Hi, I'm Amber McDonald here at the Walden's Puddle in Jolton, Tennessee. Now, this is a wildlife rehabilitation and educational facility for wildlife here in Tennessee. And we're so happy to have Bettina Bauer-Schwan, our director of the animals. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for coming out. We really appreciate you coming out to see us today.
I'm so excited to see all of these wonderful animals that need some care or are injured and need to be rehabilitated and brought back into the wildlife. So let's go take a look at some of those.
Sure, we can go inside and look at some of our educational animals in the reception area.
So Bettina, tell us about this first animal. This is Reno. Now, he's an interesting character. Tell me a little bit about him.
Well, Reno is an eastern screech owl, and they are the smallest owls that we have in this area. This is a red phase of the eastern screech owl, and in this area they come in the gray phase and a red phase, and there's no really rhyme or reason why they're one color or the other. You can even have a clutch of babies with both colors in the same clutch. But Reno is adult. This is as big as they get, and he was hit by a car and had a wing fracture that didn't heal well enough for him to be able to fly again. So obviously birds can't fly, they can't be released and hunt, and so that's why he lives here permanently now.
It says that he's available for adoption. Now, how does somebody come in here and adopt one of these wildlife? That is something that is unique that I'm sure a lot of people aren't familiar with.
Well, that's like a virtual adoption. Like you don't get to take him home with you because that would be illegal, but you just simply pay a certain amount a year for his upkeep, and you get an adoption papers certificate and a picture of him. We rely completely on donations. We do not get any government funding from any governmental agencies. Although we're permitted and licensed by federal and state governmental agencies, we don't get any money from them. So we are totally reliant on donations.
Tell me, who is this?
This is Petunia. And I think she's trailing yogurt all over me as we speak. Yogurt is a part of their diet because they do require a good amount of calcium, but they do like it too. It's a big treat.
Now, obviously, you can hold. Now, what animals can you hold, and which ones are like, I don't think so?
Well, squirrels generally are not holdable because even if they are used to use somewhat, they generally do still bite, and being bit by a squirrel is like being hit with a nail gun. It's not fun. They've got teeth about this long, and so it'll go through a finger in a heartbeat. These are nighthawks. They're the same family as whippoorwills are, and they fly around at night and eat moths, and that's why their mouths are so big. Well, and this is the male. The male has the white around his neck, and the female has the buffy color around her neck. And both of these guys are non-releasable because one of them had a wing injury, one of them had a coracoid injury that left them unable to fly. Now, we have to hand feed them because they eat on the wing as they're flying, so if they can't fly, they don't know how to feed. I tell you, these little guys, when they're babies, are the cutest little things.
Oh, look at him. Look at the way he walks around. So I understand you have some animals outside for us to see. Maybe a falcon or so you can take and show us around.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's go. Now tell me a little bit about this fella. He's actually missing an eye.
Right. This is Maverick, our red-tailed hawk, and when he was brought to us, he was totally blind, had 2 broken wings and a broken leg, and we got everything healed up nicely. We got the vision back in one eye, but the other eye collapsed, and we did have to have that removed, and so that makes him non-releasable.
Now, what does that mean?
That's a defense mechanism. With birds of prey, great horned owls in general, they'll clack that beak at you, and they'll hiss, and then lots of times they'll bring their wings out and just and fluff up and try to make themselves look as big as possible to scare you off. Her name is Phoenix, and she is an American kestrel. That's full grown. They're the smallest falcon that we have in this area.
Well, thank you so much, Bettina, for taking us around the Walden's Puddle. We really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for what you do. We certainly need more people like you helping these defenseless and these injured animals. We're going to put on the bottom of our screen your website and also how people can donate and contribute to this worthy cause. And thank you so much for having us and explaining all of your animals here at the Walden's Puddle. This is Amber McDonald for the Walden's Puddle.